all
There's
of the stuff.
tons of games.
It just goes
and goes
and goes
and keeps going.
goes. Wow, these are nice. Whoa, $1,500.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't looked at it closely yet to see if mischief makers.
Reactions to mischief makers.
Is it here?
All right, here we go. Let's look.
Hi guys, welcome back to Super Kitten Krysta 64. We are out retro game shopping today,
Yes.
which is very fun.
We're in wonderful downtown San Jose,
Yeah.
California. A little bit of a drive for us, but there's a couple retro game shops that we haven't been to that we want to check out. And we have a shopping list today.
We asked our wonderful Patreon subscribers to send us a shopping list of things they wanted us to try to find at these stores.
Yeah.
So we have the list here.
What are we looking for?
We're looking for a Virtual Boy, unless it is ridiculously expensive. Mischief Makers for the N64.
Good.
This is a fun one from VGM Life. Gave us some three fun categories. It's a game you rented often and never owned.
Okay.
A game based off a movie license that we both agree is good. And then a game we both worked on together.
Okay. That's a good list.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of retro games just from growing up with them and becoming retro. I don't usually do a lot of retro shopping.
Yeah.
I know like prices for these things have gone through the roof lately.
So we'll see how we
So
do.
we're gonna see how it goes. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe there'll be like a Virtual Boy and it'll be like $5,000. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we're almost at our first stop, so let's check it out. We are inside the game shop downstairs.
This place is amazing.
We literally went downstairs. Let's get a look.
There's
All of the stuff.
tons of games.
It just goes
and goes
and goes
And keeps going.
goes.
Yeah, there's like so many to look through. I definitely feel confident that we can probably find something.
Yeah, I
on
think
our
we'll
shopping
find
list.
at least one of the 5 things
Yeah.
on our list.
Totally.
Oh, here we go. We got N64. So let's just take a quick look. I would love to get Kirby and Fat Yoshi, but it's not on our.
Travels the universe.
It's not on our list, unfortunately. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I don't see it though.
Oh, these wrestling games are classics.
Oh, the Winback.
Winback. NSO Classic Winback. What is that?
World Driver. Yoshi's Story.
And then there were some Japanese games.
There's some down here. Oh, they're all sports games.
For N64 that were enticing. Like Dragon Quest,
Ooh.
Mario Party,
Ooh.
Mario Story, which is Paper Mario.
Oh, they have Wave Race.
Wave Race. Oh, PAL version.
Oh, PAL.
The Europe version.
Oh,
Wow.
that's Europe. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so cool.
We even got like Famicom games. There's like Mega Man.
I like the Mega Man one.
Rockman. Super Famicom games. Yeah, this place is like
They're totally legit.
super legit.
They have some like some treasures in here for sure.
They do. Oh,
Starfy!
We worked on that. Maybe we can get the Japanese version of
Oh,
Starfy.
we have some Starfy stories to share with you
we
guys.
worked on. There's 2 of them though.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think we
should-
worked on.
Yeah.
we worked on that one.
We did work on that one
Yeah,
together.
and then
We
that
have
was-
some funny Starfy stories to share.
Right.
Maybe that's a good option. $15, not too bad. It'll be funny that it's
Yeah.
a Japanese version of it
Have
too.
you ever experienced touch panic? Have you ever had a touch panic attack?
Daily.
Oh no. And we have 360 over here, and here we got some GBA.
Like loose. Yeah.
GBA. Oh, let's see what we have here. A licensed game. This was kind of the heyday of licensed games.
Shanghai Pocket.
That's not a movie.
No.
Bad and Rad. That's like me.
Bad and Red.
Oh,
Oh,
Shrek.
this is a good Monsters.
Fairy Tale Freak Down? What does that say? It's so small, I can't read it.
Shrek Down? Shrek Down? Freak Down.
Freak Down? I'm confused.
What?
We might have to check that later.
This is good. This is a movie that we both like. Monsters Inc.
Scrabble? You
This is a movie that we
Scrabble's,
both like.
Scrabble's licensed and Scrabble's legit. Jeopardy?
Oh, I love Jeopardy.
Wheel of Fortune?
I love Wheel of Fortune.
I had a Star Trek Game Boy game growing up that I don't have anymore. That was pretty cool.
That's a good one.
I don't see that here though. We got
Tons of
Game
options.
Gear. Oh, UMD. Do we have UMD movies? That could be a way to do it.
Oh.
Why buy a licensed game of a movie? We can just buy the movie and watch it on my
tiny PSP.
Universal Media Disc.
You do have a PSP.
Hopefully it still works. It's been a while, but yes, I do.
We have to boot it up.
Right,
If we
right.
get a UMD.
Where's the Vita section, sir? Where is the Vita section? I actually don't care because I'm not Greg Miller. Well, I think we're going to peruse a little bit more and then maybe make some choices.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
That was a very productive first stop.
Very
Really impressive.
Cool. That was a cool spot.
Yeah.
And we definitely checked off a few things off the old shopping list.
Yes, we got the game based on a licensed movie we think is good.
Yes. And a game that we both worked on together. Maybe a surprise.
Right.
And some fun stories associated with that game.
Right.
So we're kind of excited to share that
So
with
we'll
you.
be showing everything we got at the end of the video.
Yeah.
But we are at our second spot.
Which is
So-
Space Cat.
The shopping shall continue.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we are in the Space Cat.
Yes. Really nice selection.
There's
all
really
sorts of
cool
games.
stuff.
Some really older stuff than we saw at the other store, like in television, old Atari. Like it was just an Atari 5200.
I know.
Gigantic
so
box.
crazy. The Intellivision stuff is like so weird to look at. Things on floppy disks and things like that down here.
Yeah,
it's
stuff
pretty
that
incredible.
predates us.
Yeah, for sure.
I did not see a Virtual Boy.
No, we've been looking in these
here.
cabinets to see if they have it, but so far, no luck on the Virtual Boy.
But we still need Mischief Makers for N64.
Yep.
We need
A game that we both rented but never owned.
right.
And the Virtual Boy.
And the Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
So at best we can probably get two things here.
Right.
I saw the N64 section
We haven't
around the corner.
Yeah, we haven't looked at it closely yet to see if
We need to get our
Mischief
live
Makers.
reactions to Mischief Makers.
Is it here?
All right, here we go. Let's look. You know, it's so interesting that the N64 sections
Are really small.
have been very sparse at both.
Perfect Dark. Donkey Kong Racing.
Is that it? Is that really it?
I think that might be it.
Wow.
Majora's Mask, which is very expensive.
Oh, 200. Wow.
Dang.
I mean, there is the box, but
the box is not like in perfect condition.
yeah,
either, so.
yeah.
Oh, there's a couple up here. Is
Oh.
that no?
No.
No.
It's not.
Actually,
oh, NHL? No.
No.
Oh, Virtual Pool? No.
No.
I did think after I played the Atari collection recently that I should get one of these.
Oh gosh.
But then I remembered
how terrible it was.
how terrible a piece of hardware that was, and how
Yeah.
I really didn't have that much fun playing those games when I was extremely young.
So maybe you shouldn't.
So I thought twice. Games that we rented. You were saying Street Fighter?
I rented a lot of Street Fighter,
Okay.
and I never owned a Street Fighter until I got my Xbox 360.
And you were also saying the original Mario Kart.
Yeah,
which
I never owned the
I was
original.
surprised at that. So
Can you
why don't we
believe
go-
that?
Let's see, where is that section?
Can you believe that?
Here.
It's
They-
so sad.
They did have a really good selection, I thought, of
Of
Super NES.
SNES.
Oh, here we go,
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2.
I definitely rented that one.
Okay.
Yep. I definitely rented that one.
Mario, Dead Mario. I mean, you might as well get Mario Kart if they have it. Yeah, they've got a
They
lot
got
of.
a
Oh, here it is,
lot.
Mario Kart.
That's the one.
You got to get both of those. So
They have
I
a
think
good selection of this.
we can get a couple things and be on our way to our final store.
Yes. Okay, we are at our final stop of the day, which is called what now? Retro
The
Fix?
Retro Fix, which
Yes.
I've heard a little bit about this place. This place
Yeah.
has some good buzz.
Yeah,
So we still need to get two things.
right.
The two hardest things, obviously.
Yeah.
The Virtual Boy,
Mhm.
which even if they have it, could be
Out,
wildly expensive.
out of our price range.
And Mischief Makers for the
Yes.
Nintendo 64. The Nintendo 64 has been a complete bust everywhere you look.
There's no Nintendo 64 games.
You
It's
chatted
so
up
crazy.
one of the nice guys at our last stop. And
Yeah,
they
they said no stock right now because
No.
nobody's bringing those in. That and
Right.
GameCube stuff, really hard to find apparently.
well, it's like that crazy expensive Double Dash we saw.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sitting on a gold mine. Is my other takeaway
I know,
for the day.
we really
I'm
are.
really,
Really
well, I
are.
don't
We
know
saw
about
a
you.
lot of stuff in there.
Maybe your dumpster's got a
No,
gold mine.
I think we're good. Like we're both doing really well with our personal collections.
This is not the store that I would expect a retro game store to be in.
But
This
there it is, Retro
This
Fix.
is stately. This is classy.
Mm-hmm.
This is dignified.
Hi.
All right, we are inside.
Yes.
First of all, I really like this classic PlayStation display.
It's so
they
cool.
have here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's like,
Crash Team Racing, Spyro.
yeah, even this old TV.
Wow,
that's
that's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
I see out of the corner of my eye
Like
some
a fair
N64
amount of
games.
N6. This is probably the most we've seen today
Well,
of N64 games.
a lot. These are Japanese over here, so we will see. At this point, oh no. I mean, maybe I'll just take Mischief Makers. Well, this is Super Nintendo, actually. This is not even N64.
Yeah. This is not N64.
Super Dunk Shot. I'd love to do one of those.
Wow.
Um,
What is this?
this is Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Jaguar.
Huh.
Maybe this is more up your alley.
Oh. Don't.
It's $8.
I'm flooded with memories
The
right
best
now.
$8 you'll spend
Flooded with memories.
anytime soon.
Oh no.
Look at this. There you go. You can get a Super Famicom controller.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
These are actually in good condition.
Yeah, these are really nice, actually.
Yeah.
$15. That's
not bad.
That's not bad. You get your favorite
Yes.
color?
You need this for.
nicely wound cables.
Look at this cable. It's like perfect.
Immaculate.
Uh,
I don't see
No.
Mischief Makers. No.
Mario 64, Pokemon Puzzle League.
I mean, you could get something dinosaur signed by Tommy Tallarico. Which
What about
probably
Skateboard Kids? Is
brings
that
the-
the same thing?
brings the price down. Thanks for laughing at that joke.
Oh.
Virtual Boy.
Kind of wasn't listening to you.
Is
honestly.
there anything
Could there be a Virtual Boy?
Virtual Boy related here? Wow, these are nice. Whoa, $1,500.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
A Mega Man 64.
Okay. Some of them are in the box. Maybe it's in a box.
What about this Sonic Thermos?
Oh.
I could
Nice.
drink
Another
my
like
SpaghettiOs
weird
out of there.
looking Mario.
Oh, GameCube.
A
Mario.
GameCube Mario.
I like
a
that.
lot of weird looking Marios.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Different Game Boys.
These are Switch games. These, yeah. No.
It's not really retro in my books.
No.
You had your eye on this. This
What?
gotcha.
Oh, I love these.
So like Kirby.
They're This is just like
Yeah,
This is cool. The Kirby
Oh, the Kirby
anniversary-
30th.
30th.
that's neat. Oh, look at this one with the giant.
Yeah,
King Boo.
the King Boo.
And then you
I
can
love
get
a good gotcha, but you said that you didn't have $8 for me to do this.
this one's cute. Look at this.
Oh,
That's nice.
it is significant.
Wow.
It's really
It's-
heavy, actually.
It's legit. How much is that?
I'm not buying this.
Oh, I see some more things over here.
Well, you gotta put this back. I can't reach
Oh, you
that high.
can't reach it. I'm just gonna hold it over your head and see.
I can't. This is not working.
Not for you. All right.
Okay, we have finished our little shopping spree. 3 retro game stores, a shopping list of items.
Yeah.
We're now here to do the final haul. See how we
Yeah.
did.
So let's see what we got here. The game that we worked on together,
Yes,
the legendary Starfy, but we got the Japanese version.
we did, which we both don't have, obviously.
Well, we realized this, a game that we worked on, we probably already have it.
yeah.
So we thought this was a good compromise. This is a cool game.
This is a cool game, and this was a really interesting game to work on because there was like this big thing at Nintendo when we were working on this game that was like, we need to make Starfy the next Kirby.
Yeah.
Obviously, that didn't
Didn't really work
happen,
out.
But they went
Um,
all out. There was a Starfy costume character,
True,
which is
true.
very elaborate.
Yeah.
The marketing campaign for this was like weirdly complicated
Yeah.
and involved for
This
a
was-
game that no one knew about.
This was Nintendo's irrational confidence we will make anything a
Like
multi-billion seller
a
hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll make any character into a
Right.
star.
Right.
But anyways, I still really like
This game's
this
good.
game.
It's fun.
A very fun,
Yeah.
very good game. And Starfy is very cute.
Yeah.
So now we own a Japanese version of this game that we worked on together.
Great. Next, I'm very excited about this. Licensed game based on a movie we
That we
both like.
think is good.
I tried to talk you into Friday the 13th.
I never watched that
You
movie
said
and I
no.
don't like it.
Top Gun NES in a box
Mhm.
with a manual. I believe we haven't opened this
We
up.
haven't opened this. Yeah,
Um,
it has a cool, thing on the
Yeah.
back.
It's in rough shape,
Yeah,
but
the
I think it's
bottom of
okay.
it was in a bit
I'm
rough
not
shape.
getting this graded or anything.
Yeah, let's open her up here.
Yeah.
See?
So we got the game with the sleeve. This is all pretty intact.
Yes.
Great. Oh, and then there's the manual right in the back. How to
Yeah.
play Top Gun.
Yeah.
Uh, neat.
How do you play Top Gun?
You shoot the Russian jet down. That's what you
That's
do.
what you do. All right.
Okay.
Got it. But no, it's actually the cartridge is in good condition. This is a fun little
As this
like
box just blows away.
yeah, it'll go into the
But I'm
creek
like-
into the creek over there. Yeah. No, but this is actually
Yeah. And how much
Quite
did we pay?
nice.
We paid like,
like
we should say what we paid for these. We
Oh,
paid
okay.
for Starfy was like $15. Not
Yeah,
much.
Not much.
Top Gun was 20.
$20?
He gave us a discount because,
Because the box is a little beat up.
yeah, that was nice of him.
Yeah, all the people I will say at these stores were all extremely
Yes.
nice, wonderful,
Very
Thank you.
helpful, very accommodating. Thank you. Yes.
But yes, this was only like $20.
Yeah.
and it's cool. I mean,
I like the box art of him. You know, Top Gun. I'm sure it's Tom Cruise, literally Tom Cruise inside.
yeah.
Games that we rented but never owned.
Oh, we have a couple. Of
You
those.
were more of a renter than I was, and you got two
yeah,
things.
I got two things, and these
Classics,
these-
absolute classics.
I feel better about just having these now
Yeah.
because I was that person that would rent it like every weekend to
Mm.
try to.
You ended up paying way more.
I ended up paying way more, but I think it's because my mom wouldn't buy them to me.
Right,
But then you never could like really beat it because you never had enough time
right.
to like, and there's no save, you know? So,
Yeah.
I got Street Fighter 2.
Classic,
Yeah.
absolute classic.
Absolute classic.
Yeah.
Actually, in pretty decent.
Pretty solid condition.
condition.
Yeah. And another absolute classic.
Super Mario Kart.
I'm surprised that you told me you didn't have this.
Never owned this
Um,
one. Yeah.
This one has a little bit of ink, but it's on the part that goes into the system,
And
so
they said that
whatever.
You can actually clean it off with a little
Yeah.
bit of, like, just a little bit of alcohol.
Right.
Maybe. So I'm going to try to do a little cleaning on these.
So this was $24.99,
$24.99,
and this was
$14.99.
Wow.
Both not bad. And it's nice to just have these in my
Yes.
collection.
Of course.
I promise I won't throw them away.
Virtual Boy was a
Okay.
challenge.
We had a bit of a challenge with that.
So no place actually had a Virtual Boy, and up until our last stop, we saw
Zero
nothing related to
Virtual
Virtual
stuff.
Boy until we have this Mario's Tennis, which is, I'd say, one of the more iconic Virtual Boy games. So we picked
Yeah.
it up.
There was also Nestor's
Funky Bowling,
Bowling.
which I was very excited at initially. It was
$80.
$80, which was a little bit more than I was expecting to spend. Maybe once we actually get the Virtual Boy, we
Yeah.
can hunt that down and get it.
We were talking to one of the owners, and he was saying that they had only seen one in the last 2 years,
Yeah.
and it was going for about $250, $300. So they definitely are
Yeah.
not cheap, but
I
it's not.
I would pay that much for
It's
it.
not like some of the stuff
not
we
crazy.
saw were like thousands and thousands of dollars.
Overall, the prices, like, they're definitely could get up there for certain things,
Yeah.
but overall, I would say they were not as wild as I was expecting them to be.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do like this little thing that
Yeah.
you were like, let's take this off, and I was like, I think this goes like if you need to take it off to put it in,
Yeah.
in the thing. So
So this was $24, I think.
I think something like that.
Yeah. So again, nothing too wild.
But we do have a Virtual Boy something,
Yeah.
so we definitely get partial credit. I think.
If you'd like to loan us your Virtual Boy, please, we're open to that.
There was one in the Nintendo Rapid City office.
I know. Should have.
We looked at. I looked at that thing like once or twice, and I was like immediately, like,
cross-eyed.
I need to throw up now.
The fifth thing, we have to admit failure on that.
Yeah.
Mischief
Sorry.
Makers, the Nintendo 64 pickings were so thin everywhere.
So thin.
Shocking. Of all the platforms, not just Nintendo stuff, I would say that was the one there that had the least stock.
Yeah, and then we were talking to the guys there, and they were saying like everything that they have in these stores are what people bring into
Right,
them,
right.
and it just has been really slim pickings on N64 and GameCube
Yeah.
games. So, well,
Yeah, I don't
do?
know what to make of that, but that'll be another excursion for another time. But
I got something.
you
for
got
me.
something for yourself,
I did.
which is quite exciting.
I'm really excited about this. This is, as you guys know, is my favorite game of all time, Super Mario World.
Yeah.
I got the Super Famicom.
The Famicom, Super
version
Family.
in the box.
Yes. Look at that.
It's like a little fun collector's item, I would say, for myself.
Yeah.
And I was gonna put it in the studio. I haven't even opened it yet,
Let's
but
see
it's
what-
actually
it's-
again in very good condition.
It's got the little plastic
It's got everything.
insert.
Yeah. it's
And
got-
this isn't like the eBay scam where it's like, oh, you just bought the box.
oh my gosh, eBay's.
Does it have a manual?
No manual.
There's no manual, but okay.
And then we go, oh, the menus are here.
Oh, it is! Wow.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's in
I mean,
really
this is
that's in really good condition.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks really good.
Okay.
And then the manual. Carefully.
Oh my gosh.
Too many things. Okay. Oh, the manual's looking a little worse.
Is this
for
like
wear,
it's
but-
like a pamphlet style? It like
It
folds
is,
out?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, be careful with this place. Put it back.
No, I want to look at it.
Close up later. Oh, it's like a poster sort of thing. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
This is actually really cool.
Yeah. So this was about $25 too.
Yep.
You know, I imagine if you were in Japan, you could get this for not a lot of money, but
Yeah.
we ain't in Japan.
No.
So I actually think that's a pretty reasonable price for this.
When we go to Japan, we will definitely. I did not. Book
That's
this.
not how you do it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it.
For an absolute classic. So there.
Yeah.
So-
that's our little.
5 things. I'd gonna say like a 3.5 out of 5 is what we
Yeah.
did.
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Do also want to shout out the 3 places that we went to.
Mhm.
If you are happen to be in this area, they're absolutely worth your time.
Yeah. I think all of them are really fun and unique. They all have lots of treasures. I think we're definitely going to keep going back to these places
Yeah.
to like just dig around and see what they have.
Right.
But it was super fun, and thank you all for sending in your suggestions of what to buy. And if you want to see more videos of us going retro game shopping or doing stuff like this,
Yeah, let us
in the
know.
comments. Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap it up for today. We'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.